You know guys, every single day that I wake up, when I'm in content creator mode, I go through the exact same routine. Hop on YouTube, see what the homies are up to, hop on Twitter, and see if there's anything crazy going on Call of Duty related. And every single time I hop on Twitter, there is a new Black Ops 6 leak. Every single day. And not just a tiny leak, more often than not, it's more than likely something that the developers did not intend for people to see this early on. Now, before we go any further, I got two things to say. First of all, like the video and subscribe. Gooch Slickers out there, you guys know who you are. I know. You got your comments ready. Please at least make them funny, alright? That's all I ask, because so far you guys are as cringy as... Anyways, the second thing is a disclaimer to Activision, because as we've seen in the past, these guys get their panties in a bunch more than... Listen, Activision, a message to you or to your automated bots who are out on the run to just take down anything leak related. The Scatmaster will not be showing any actual leaked footage, photo, gameplay, not even a single pixel of something leaked in this video. There will be nothing. Alright, it's the same as last time, except I got to actually announce it because these fools over here, they're either sensitive or they got AI working for them to take down videos with leaks in them. Once again, the people that you should be focused on are the people who are actually leaking your garbage, pathetic excuse of a beta build. And I already know that's the next cope that we're about to see because I actually can already see it in the community post comments. Well, I don't really care about this sort of stuff. It's only the beta that's being leaked. Oh, brother. Some of these people never learn, do they? Look, we ship these people off to a very special place using the short bus, and then we go back to focusing on reality. Guys, Black Ops 6, in my opinion, is being ruined, or if not, the hype is being completely ruined and just stomped with each and every single leak that comes out. Please! No! Now, one thing is very important to note. These Call of Duty games, more often than not, bank on two things to get people to pre-order or else buy the game. The first thing is, as of late, nostalgia baiting. And we've talked about that plenty of times. But the second thing is off of hype. Get all these content creators talking about the game, speculating about the game. We can drop a few hints, a few gems here or there. We can get people riled up. We can talk about certain features that might exist in this next game, but don't actually present everything until we as developers in Activision do, or until the beta comes out. And by that point, just off of the hype, there's already been tons of thousands of people who have already pre-ordered the game and spent their money on it before it's even come out. Well, what happened this morning is what's being considered as right now a big no-no. This comes out from Charlie Intel, and once again, there is no actual leaks, alright, no actual footage that is going to be shown in this post I'm putting up right here. Activision. The entire Black Ops 6 campaign's cutscenes is leaked and is being shared across social media. There is no audio in any of the files, but there's a lot of spoilers out there. The leaks continue to come from Activision deciding to upload a build of the game to the PlayStation database. Once again, whose fault is that? The people who uploaded it to the PlayStation database for whatever ungodly reason.
Hey guys, what's going on? God damn you.
And don't worry, there's gonna be a lot more of this right now, but check it out. There's been a lot of people that I've seen talking about they're only hyped up for this game, not because of multiplayer and hardly because of zombies sometimes, but usually for the campaign. Some people saying, I'm only playing for the campaign. Well, every single cutscene in this campaign that essentially tells the entire story has already been leaked. I haven't personally gone out of my way to go see what these leaks are because, frankly, I don't care about campaign, but I know there's a lot of people who do. And to those of you guys who have already pre-ordered this game based off of the campaign, I really hope that you did not come across these leaks, because if you did and you had everything spoiled to you, once again, killing the hype. And listen, nobody for a single second is thinking, wow, what a great thing that these Black Ops 6 campaign cutscenes have been leaked, pretty much everybody is on the same page that these developers who are at fault for this happening, these guys are absolute morons. The Ghost of Hope says, the entire campaign cutscenes are in the beta build that's been leaking for Black Ops 6. These devs are stupid, which is absolutely entirely true. Doug Dimmadome Warzone says, just woke up and read that all of the campaign cutscenes for Black Ops 6 have been leaked. I will not be posting them, and a big middle finger to whoever did post them. But don't get it twisted, a lot of the blame here needs to be placed on these developers. We've talked about it before, but for what reason would you put this entire beta build on a PlayStation database? Who does that? Why? What was your thought process going into making that decision? And it's about to get even dumber, guys, because I don't remember which leaker said this, but I guess a very similar situation happened before the launch of MW 2019 Part 3, which was literally last year. How these people did not see this coming, how they didn't learn their lesson from last year, is beyond me. But then again, we're talking about Activision and Call of Duty developers. These guys have room temperature IQs, and contrary to popular belief, I love animals, I got 2 of my own, and these little guys have better decision-making skills than the developers do. And aside from the campaign stuff, there's been a ton of multiplayer leaks, a ton of zombies leaks, and I know there's a few people that want me to talk about zombies. I'll give it a couple of seconds right now really quickly. I personally think there's quite a bit going on into it, and I kind of miss the simplicity, but still some of the crazy fun Easter eggs that were kind of complex to get to back in the day that were a little bit more subtle and secretive than what's going on right now. But at the same time, I highly expect that the zombies experience is going to be one of the best zombies experience that we've ever had, at least in the last like 8 years. Let's just be straight up about it. Zombies hasn't really been in the best spot as of late, but I fully expect that this year the zombies is actually a lot better. When it comes to multiplayer, oh Jesus Christ, here we go. If you didn't really have high hopes before and you were kind of just banking off of the hype, yeah, a lot of the hype is really dying down because everything's being leaked about this. Gonna post another one. Once again, we are not actually showing anything here. Leaked Black Ops 6 multiplayer gameplay video shows a training course that explains how Omni movement works. Oh god, here's another one. The firing range, you know, where you can shoot dummies and everything before a match, that's been leaked. This one's kind of a big one. A first look at the in-development Black Ops 6 Prestige menu leaked. That was actually one of the better parts about prestiging, was not just, well, I mean, I guess how prestigious it was to do, but seeing what the next rank was, going through it for the very first time, finally seeing the menu, seeing all the prompts, all of that was a cool feeling. Completely and utterly bashed and ruined now. Look guys, I'm not saying that Black Ops 6 is going to be a horrible game. I've never once said that, by the way. What I've been saying this entire time was that Black Ops 6 should not be as hyped up as a lot of people are making it out to be. Yes, 4 years of development is absolutely nuts. But what I expect from 4 years of work as a customer, as a consumer, and as somebody who's been experiencing Call of Duty for like the last 15 years, I expect nothing short of just complete and utter greatness.
When I grew up, right, and I remember.
No, I'm not laughing at you. And is that what we're about to get in a Call of Duty game set in the era of skill-based matchmaking, EOMM, microtransactions, bundles, all of these nasty battle passes, and oh yeah, completely and entirely backed up off of the greed from Activision? Is that what we're gonna get, whether it was 4 years of development, 2 days of development, 2 decades of development? Sure, the gameplay might feel, I don't know, exquisite, but the foundation of everything here, it's going to be the same that we've had since MW 2019. That's always been my point. In terms of actual gameplay and enjoyment and experience, I completely predict that Black Ops 6 is going to be the best experience we've had yet since Black Ops 4.
Now listen!
MW 2019 through the present day, to me at least, is just not it. If you have a differing opinion, that is fine. Scadmaster believes these games have all just been weak, even in some of the high points. Cold War in some instances. MW 2019 Part 3 in some instances. These games actually have some potential, and in some ways they are quite enjoyable at times, but once again, that foundation that I've already talked about just ruins the game. It dries out any type of enjoyment that you could possibly have for this game long term. And even though this game's gonna have 4 years of development behind it, and it's Treyarch that we're talking about, these issues in the back end, they're still going to exist. I don't think Black Ops 6 is going to be the worst Call of Duty of all time. I don't think it's going to be in the bottom 5 CODs of all time. That's pretty solidified at this point. But the hype going into it, which once again, hype is an incredibly important factor going into a Call of Duty, especially from the lens of Activision and these developers, especially when it comes to pre-ordering the game, that hype is being dried out as well. From what? From all of these leaks, which once again, we're not showing in this video. We didn't show it in the last video either, but you guys know how it goes. Activision, you know, trigger happy, I guess. There's nobody else to blame for this than Activision themselves, than the developers themselves. I would be completely and utterly shocked if there was not a single developer who was fired for this entire situation going down. From Activision's lens, from their whole business aspect of this, they're probably losing out on quite a bit of money from people looking at all of these leaks, seeing what's going to be in the game before actually buying it and spending money on it. When these people view these leaks and they make it up in their mind that, you know what, I've seen this before, or maybe I wouldn't enjoy this, and they opt out of pre-ordering, they opt out of buying the game and spending money in the shop, Activision loses money. Now, I guess this could all be some whole marketing tactic. I know there's other people that are theorizing that the developers are leaking this themselves to generate hype, but I genuinely think that is completely backfiring right now because it's not a lot of hype, it's a lot of disappointment. And it's not necessarily disappointment that, oh, this doesn't look good, I don't like this. It's more so disappointment that some of these people wanted to be surprised about this, and now they've just had everything leaked out to them. And look, I know, there is bound to be so many gooch lickers in the comment section, as there always is, coping at the fact that I am saying that Black Ops 6 is going to be ruined. I don't think this is about to be the worst Call of Duty of all time. I don't hate Call of Duty, I don't hate Treyarch, I don't hate Black Ops 6. Yes, you can make content criticizing a game that you play. It's normal, it happens. You don't need to cry in the comments section. What you cannot deny is that these leaks are harmful to not only Activision, to not only Call of Duty, but to the community itself. You may not feel like this has ruined anything for you, but there is quite a few people that do genuinely think that, especially to the people that did not want campaign to be leaked out to them. There's a lot of hype that is currently just being curb stomped. And that's not even everything. There's going to be more things to talk about very soon because, like I said, every single day I wake up, there is something else being leaked. And this might be one of the only things that Doug Dimmadome Warzone has ever said before a game has come out that I actually agree with. Black Ops 6 has to go down as the most leaked Call of Duty game of all time at this point. Some people may genuinely see this as a marketing technique. Maybe the developers are doing it themselves to generate hype. It is not working. There's more people who are confused, who are disappointed, who are mad, than people who are extremely hyped up about this. And it will influence sales, it's definitely gonna influence the hype. And look, before I go, there is still one massive content related leak that I want to talk about in a future video. It might be the next video, who knows? Hopefully nothing crazy goes on in the next few days, but I guess nowadays you never know. What I'm trying to say is that some of these leaks, even if you are unhinged by them, even if they don't bother you, maybe they just slightly disappoint you because they got spoiled, there are still some other leaks about this game that are just flat out bad. So we haven't even scratched the surface when we talk about leaks.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
But that's gonna do it for me today, guys. I'm curious to know what you guys think about all this. Do you think these leaks are ruining the hype for Black Ops 6? Let me know down in the comments below, and if you enjoyed today's video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new, hit the bell notifications to stay up to date with my newest videos. And yeah, guys, it's been the boy Fooly. Have yourselves a good one. I'm out of here. Peace.
This ain't in my body.